All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 185 of Psycho's Platters, sponsored by coffee, always and every time. So, here we go. Some of you people that saw my last review episode on Trick, and their new album that's fantastic. So why is Paul wearing his Styx 2005 tour shirt today? That's right, because Mighty Psycho is going to talk about the new Styx album, The Mission. Yes, the new one just came out on Friday, June 16th. I'm so happy to actually see this. This is the first Styx studio album in 14 years since 2003's Cyclorama. Here's the front, here's the back on this, okay? This is through Styx's label Alpha Dog 2T along with Universal Music. Here's the booklet a little bit. It's a booklet here. It tells a lot of lyrics and stories, but there's also some pictures too on this one. So I'm going to tell you something. I wasn't sure what I honestly was going to think of this album. Now I know you're like, well, how come? Two things. Number one, I'm a Styx fan. I have been a Styx fan. Oh, geez. Okay, here comes a really old memory. All right, a very old memory for me. I'm from Chicagoland originally. I lived there first 40 years of my life. In the mid-'70s, I listened to WLS. Yeah, WLS and Super CFL were the top 2 AM stations in Chicagoland, okay? And I remember when John Landecker went and reintroduced Lady back in 75, 76. That's how I got hooked onto Styx. I think my first album, truthfully, that I remember buying, brand new, Grand Illusion in 77. July 7th, 77. I know I bought it at least within that week or two. And I got majorly hooked with that kind of stuff. And in the late 80s, early 90s, I started digging back through the Wooden Nickel catalog, their first couple albums there. Very, very different. So, reason why I'm saying I wasn't sure what I was going to think about this is because I bought Cyclorama back in 03. I know some of you are going to roll your eyes. Oh, well. I didn't like it. I think maybe there was 2 good songs off of it, truthfully, that I remember. I even went and replayed it again recently, and it just hadn't grown on me. This, on the other hand, Mighty Psycho gives, if I had more thumbs than 2, I'd give you, so you're going to at least get a double thumbs up on this. All right? This is what I'm saying, that The Mission is like one of the best albums Styx has done in a very long time. I was so surprised. Now, of course, I did research, and I want to let you guys know something. When I do my research, I always am searching through websites and band websites and stuff like that, because I had somebody go off and give me a minor issue on my Mac video that I did for Lindsay and Christine. If I go off and I mention things, I tell you the website. Okay? Like today, BroadwayWorld.com, StyxWorld.com, which is Styx's official website, and ClassicRock.com. I gleaned from there. Because guess what? There's not a Wikipedia entry. Some people were going off and suggesting that. Yes, I use Wikipedia. I do use Wikipedia. I use that and the band websites most of the time. So, on this particular album here, like I said, it came out Friday, June 16th. It was recorded over a 2-year period at Blackbird Studios, The Shop, and 6 Studio, Amatilido, I hope I said that right, in Nashville. Your lineup, of course, is Tommy Shaw, J.Y. Young, and Chuck Panazzo, classic and also original. Shaw's not, but J.Y. and Chuck are. But classic Styx members, okay? Followed by Lawrence Gowan, Todd Zuckerman, and Ricky Phillips, who, of course, Ricky used to be with the Babies, and Bad English a long time back. So, here's some things I jotted down a little bit, okay? The overture, the beginning song, sounds a little like Kilroy-ish, okay? Gone, 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 Time May Bend, and The Outpost, which are on here. There's 14 tracks on this. I like Gowan's singing, but why is it that I think I can hear Dennis singing these tunes? I miss Dennis. I don't know how many of you guys miss Dennis. Like I said, I like this album. This album is a really damn good album. It could even be, like I said, a great album, honestly. I have thoroughly enjoyed this album, but I miss Dennis, you know what I'm saying? 100 Million Miles is a very cool Tommy Shaw tune. Trouble at the Big Show is JY's biggie. A nice wah-wah guitar piece on that song. Very, very cool. The song Locomotive, kind of a Pink Floyd-ish vibe, a little bit in the guitar work from Shaw. Radio Silence, also another very cool Shaw tune. But there's a concept to this album, all right? So here's what I jotted down really quick. The concept album is a 6-person crew is enlisted for maiden voyage of, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Khedive, I don't know. First of nuclear power interplanetary spacecraft team. Global Space Exploration Program is the name of the organization, and it consists of the pilot, the first officer, the engineer, and a top-shelf trio of experts that are going to Mars in 2033. Shaw and Will Ivankovich came up with most of the story. They were involved with a lot of the music and a lot of the lyrics. Ivankovich ended up producing and engineering this. I was trying to figure out why the name sounded familiar to me. He, not only is he a songwriter and a producer, but he actually previously worked with the Shaw Blades Project and Tommy Shaw's 2011 album Great Divide and others. And he also happens to currently be a member of the Guess Who since 2014, so go figure. But like I said, guys, if you like Styx, get this. Get this. $11 roughly. I think that's what I paid. $11, maybe slightly less, at Wally World. Amazon's got it. A few other places. I don't recall any special editions. There is a vinyl edition too, though. So if you like that, go pick that up. Now, what I'm going to ask you in the comments below, if you're a Styx fan, what's your favorite Styx album? Honestly, do you like the solo stuff? If you do, what's some of your favorite solo stuff? And we're talking about, Dennis and JY had some, and Tommy Shaw, those kind of people. What do you think about all that stuff? And like I said, have you listened to this yet? Have you thought about getting it? If you're a Styx fan, what's the best album to you? What's the worst? Like I said, for me, Cyclorama, and yeah, you're going to roll my Crystal Ball. I'm not a big fan of Crystal Ball. I think there's like one song off of there I liked. But other than that, all very good bands make missteps. But remember, kids, this is just my opinion. So if you haven't subscribed to Psycho's Platters yet, please do so. Please like and sub. And like I said, let me know how you think about this bit. The next episode I'm doing, I'm a little late and I apologize, but we finally just snagged a copy yesterday. So the next episode is going to be another album review. It'll be my last one for probably about 7 to 10 days. It'll be on the new Chuck Berry CD. Chuck, that's right, on Dual Tone from this earlier in June here. So take care, God bless. See you next time, that's for sure. And enjoy the mission.